to win some money? Let's win some money. Super easy stuff on PrizePicks. That's what we do. We use the Odd Shopper Premium tool, and we beat the market. In this case, it's PrizePicks. That's what we're going to do. Hey, I'm also going to give you a $100 bonus. So you put in up to $100 in your first deposit at PrizePicks, I'll match up to $100 on your first deposit at PrizePicks. I'm also going to give you a month free of Stochastic Plus. And a lot of you bettors, you gamblers out there, like, what the hell am I going to do with Stochastic Plus here? How about beat PrizePicks Fantasy Score? We have the sharpest projections on the planet. We have the most successful DFS projections on the planet. You have the opportunity to leverage that against PrizePicks Fantasy Scores. All right? A little preview of what we have here. I'm just giving you these guys. Bo Bichette, Jonathan India, whatever you want. We have projections up there. Take advantage of it. That alone. This is a super beatable market fantasy score on PrizePicks. Just ask Eric Lindquist. All right, let's begin. You know the drill. You know the deal. Let's start with Kodai Senga over 5.5 Ks. Mets hosting the Rockies. The Rockies are shit, especially with that offense outside of Colorado. That doesn't change. That's pretty much every single year until they get good. Elias Diaz is the lone, Charlie Blackmon to a lesser extent. But you've got a couple of guys who can hit for power. It's just the location is usually the concern, right? Well, it's Citi Field now, not Coors Field. That's a little bit of a difference. Also, if you just look at Senga himself, he's got a 27.4 K rate. Now, the walk rate is way too high, but he's not getting hit when he gets hit. Meanwhile, Antonio Senzatella, the other guy pitching for Colorado, is just lined up here to get rocked. Senga should have the lead. Senga should be in control. He has the K rate to take advantage of multiple Colorado Rockies batters. This thing just makes way too much sense. We open up with Kodai Senga over 5.5 Ks. All right, let's move to Cody Bellinger. He's a crowd favorite for us. He's come through a bunch of times. Cubbies at home. This is an early one against the Miami Marlins. Problem for Miami? Maybe. Edwin Cabrera is walking people at an insane clip, nearly a 20% walk rate this year. He is getting hit to an extent, like the ball coming off the barrel is way too hard. He's been able to limit hitting, and he's been able to get some Ks in there, but Justin Steele is just better this year. So the pitching matchup favors the guy that we're playing. Should expect some more at-bats for Cody Bellinger. And, you're not getting a horrific season for a guy, right? Like the K rate's fine at 18%. I'm okay with this. Bellinger is not crushing the ball, but that's fine because you don't need to against Cabrera. You just need us to get a single here. A single clears it. We like our chances with a guy who is not Kang nearly at all. 18%. The walks are fine. That's always going to be a concern, but not here. All right. And there you have it on the tool as well. Senga, 55% chance our Odd Shopper Premium tool has of winning. Same thing with Bellinger. And you know what? The same thing with Josiah Gray. Let me just show you, though, what we're doing here. These are the tools. So take advantage. I'm going to give you a week free below. Yes, you can use the Odd Shopper Premium tool to beat PrizePicks. You can use our Stochastic DFS projections to do that. And you can use the Odd Shopper Premium tool to beat PrizePicks. Josiah Gray, last one here for you. Pittsburgh versus Washington. Another one that's a little bit earlier in the day. Well, technically, 6:35 Eastern start, so take that for what it's worth. Let's look at this here. We're going with a guy right now. Sorry, what did I say? Washington at Arizona. I don't know why I said Pittsburgh. But, the thing that you have to worry about this late game is Merrill Kelly at home versus a guy in Josiah Gray who is pitching to average and pitching to contact just fine. He's just not really Kang a lot of guys, at least at enough of a clip for this thing to be any concern going over 4.5, pardon me. So we'll stay under 4.5. Look, Merrill Kelly is not blowing people back, but he's not a sieve either. And Arizona just does not have many guys that K at all. At least at a clip, that would be concerning. I mean, Evan Longoria, limited time, okay. But, Marte, Carroll, these guys, Alec Thomas, Gabriel Moreno, these guys are just not Gurriel. Like, these guys are just not striking out. And that's a really good mark right there for Josiah Gray, who we're going under 4.5 and doesn't have the K rate to overcome that. That's a big thing. All right. That's what it looks like. This is what it looks like on PrizePicks. These are our top 3 plays on the diamond. You want to put them in a power play? That's great. You want to add a couple of your own? You want to use the hitter fantasy score that you can now since you've signed up and you got the month free at Stochastic Plus? Go nuts. I'm giving you a 3-leg power play that essentially is your build for a 5 or 6 leg flex play. This is your core build for tonight. Gray under 4.5 Ks. Bellinger over a half total bags. And Kodai Senga more than 5.5 pitcher strikeouts. Same thing as Ks, in case you're new. That's fine. That's fine. We love you. And if you're new, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, will you? Will you? We'll see you today, 4 o'clock Eastern, right here on the Odd Shop. Betting, live betting.